Melody Shari has truly come full circle in the most inspiring way possible. This final trip with her kids wasn't just another vacation, it was a peaceful goodbye to an old chapter, and the start of something brand new. While she smiled with her children, enjoying each little moment of joy and sunshine, a quiet storm of success was unfolding in the background. Because at the same time she was spending precious time with her babies, she also received one of the biggest honors of her career. Forbes magazine officially recognized her luxury body oil line under 7th Avenue Premier Skincare as one of the best beauty oils for Black women seeking quality and luxury. And let's be honest, that's not something just anyone gets. That's not a random blog or a social media post, that's Forbes. That's major. That's real recognition for real work. Imagine this, Melody, sitting in her car, music playing, her kids in the back seat. She's dancing, singing, and glowing, not just from the oils but from joy. Real joy. Because this isn't just about body care products. This is about the years of tears, setbacks, betrayal, and pain that she quietly turned into a power move. This is about how a woman took all the noise, all the hate, and all the drama, and turned it into something healing and successful. That's what makes this moment so emotional. She didn't just win. She survived, then thrived. Social media went wild. Her name was trending, fans from all over flooded her posts with love. The hashtag MelodyHive came out strong, reposting the Forbes article, making TikToks, sharing IG stories, all celebrating Melody's moment. Even people who hadn't spoken to her in a long time were now dropping heart eye emojis and words of congratulations. It was like a celebration across the internet. But this isn't just a success story. This is about a woman who stayed true to herself while others tried to tear her down, because we all remember how things went down on that reality show. Melody didn't walk away quietly. She walked away with her dignity, her peace, and most importantly, her purpose. But let's not act like it was easy. Behind all the glam and calm, there was deep betrayal. People she once called friends turned their backs. Cast members threw shade, gossiped, and even tried to steal her light. Some of them, even now, are still trying to copy her every move. Word is, a few of them are pitching their own product lines that look suspiciously like Melody's brand. Same colors, same packaging, even reaching out to the same vendors she used. But here's the truth, you can copy the look, but you can't copy the soul behind it. You can't fake purpose. Melody's brand isn't just about skin. It's about survival. It's about confidence. It's about reclaiming what was taken from her during some of the darkest times of her life. From a painful public divorce, to backstabbing friendships, to reality TV contracts that edited and twisted her image, she's been through it all. Did you know those contracts let the network edit you however they want? They can make you the villain if they choose to. And they did just that. Scenes were cut. Truths were twisted. And still, Melody showed up every time with class. While others came for drama, she came with grace, and when people were online dragging her name, sending hateful comments, and trying to discredit her, she stayed silent. But not because she had nothing to say. She was just focused on building her empire. Quietly. Steadily. Her healing process took time. That kind of betrayal, especially from people you once trusted, isn't something you just move on from overnight. But she did the work. She stayed out of the mess. She chose healing over retaliation. And that's something not everyone has the strength to do. Even now, when people try to pull her back into the drama, Melody doesn't respond. She's not interested in going backward. She's in a new space. A better space. One where she's surrounded by peace, love, and purpose. She's entering what people are calling her soft era. But don't get it twisted, she's still a boss. She's just choosing to move smarter, not louder. That's growth. That's power, and fans see it. Her followers are constantly commenting things like, "Thank you for showing us how to rise without getting revenge," or "You gave me the strength to leave my toxic relationship." That's real impact. That's legacy. That's what makes Melody's journey so special. It's not about the fame anymore. It's about purpose. She's showing women that no matter what you've been through, divorce, public shame, betrayal, you can still win. You can still glow. You can still rise. And speaking of rising, this Forbes recognition isn't just a personal win. It's a cultural moment. Black girl luxury is often overlooked, but Melody made sure to create something specifically for us. Her body oils are rich, hydrating, and give that radiant glow without the grease. But more than that, they make women feel seen. It's skincare with soul. With intention. With love. Every bottle tells a story of a woman who refused to stay broken, and yes, the shade continues. People from the past are still watching. Still trying to catch up. But Melody isn't even looking their way. She's too focused on her next chapter. And rumor has it, she's going to be a headliner for the upcoming Queening in the City event. Can you imagine that? Melody, on stage, speaking to hundreds of women about healing, purpose, and power? That's not just a moment. That's a movement. That's the kind of thing that changes lives. Let's not forget what she's been through. That divorce wasn't private. It was on TV. The arguments, the accusations, the hurt, it was all out there. She was judged, criticized, and questioned. But she didn't let it define her. She stayed focused. She cried in private but smiled in public. She kept showing up for her kids. And now look. Her kids are watching their mom not just survive, but shine. That's the best example any mother can give. It's not just about what she built, it's about how she built it. She turned pain into profit. She turned silence into strength. And she did it without clapping back, without throwing dirt, and without playing dirty. That's rare in today's world, where people are always chasing attention. Melody doesn't chase the spotlight. The spotlight follows her because of her authenticity, and let's be real. Some people are mad. They're mad because Melody didn't fold. She didn't disappear. She didn't give them the satisfaction of seeing her fail. Instead, she rose higher. And now, while they're still trying to get screen time, she's getting featured in major magazines and building a brand that speaks for itself. Even celebrities are taking notice. Kenya Moore, Candy Burris, women who know what it means to be strong in the spotlight, have shown her quiet support. Because they see what she's doing. They see her not just as a reality star, but as a woman who took control of her story and turned it into something bigger than herself. Melody is walking in purpose now. Her energy is different. Her smile is different. Because when you've been through the fire and made it out, you don't walk the same. You walk with strength. With clarity. With peace. And that's what this final trip with her kids represents. It's not just a family moment. It's a spiritual one. She's closing one door and opening another, and she's not doing it for claps or attention. She's doing it for herself. For her children. For every woman who's ever been underestimated. And that's why this moment matters. That's why it's bigger than just a business win. It's a full circle moment. From reality TV drama to real-world success. From pain to purpose. From survival to success. So while others stay stuck in the same cycles, Melody is building something eternal. Something real. Something hers. And that's what makes her glow so different. It's not the oil. It's the peace. The healing. The growth. Melody Shari didn't just do it for herself. She did it for every woman watching. Every woman building in silence. Every woman holding it down while being torn apart. She's proof that you can rise. That your past doesn't define your future. That you don't have to fight dirty to win. And most of all, that when you choose peace, you still come out on top. So as this new chapter begins, with Melody shining brighter than ever, we're all watching. Not for drama. Not for gossip. But for inspiration. Because she showed us that it's possible to heal. To grow. To build. And to win, with grace. Stay tuned, because if you thought this was the end, you haven't seen anything yet.